Days of Our Lives spoilers. Kristen sounds Abigail alarm. Warns Chad to be suspicious of wife's comeback. Xander overhears guilty Fiona. Brady's felonious mystification. Sarah breaks down. Chanel's new leading man. Leo's Bayview plot. Everett's ashes. Greetings to all Days of Our Lives fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Kristen DiMera will smell trouble when it comes to Chad DiMera's woman and her alleged return from the grave. There will be corridor of this whole Abigail DiMera story that don't make sense from Kristen's perspective. Days of Our Lives suckers know Kristen has done her fair share of colluding, including posing as other people like Susan Banks and Nicole Walker. The situation is a little different when it comes to Abigail, but Kristen may still know a con when she sees one. Days spoilers say Kristen will get a weird vibe and gather some suggestions that perhaps Abigail isn't the real deal. Jennifer Horton Devereaux's response formerly sounded like a huge comp that Abby wasn't really Abby. Not to mention, Abigail has been on the phone with someone regarding their secret plan. It'd be easy for Kristen to eavesdrop another phone discussion or maybe steal that phone to do a little more probing. Rachel Black could offer any word she might eavesdrop as well since she's good at that kind of thing. Whatever the case, Days spoilers say Kristen will have a bad feeling that Abigail is a fraud, so she'll sound the alarm to Chad during the week of August 26-30. Although Kristen won't want to rain on Chad's cordage regarding Abigail and her big comeback, she also won't want her family to get duped. Of course, Chad will no doubt bring up the DNA test, but Kristen may remind Chad of just how numerous of those have been wrong in Salem over the times. Kristen will remain skeptical of Abigail and may continue to catch on her and the DiMera manse if Chad won't hear. Maybe Kristen will make it her charge to uncover the verity and expose Abigail before Chad falls too hard for his woman's fraud. It's not frequently that Kristen gets to play the idol, but it sounds like she'll have a chance in this phony Abigail plot. Our Days prognostications allude that Kristen could be the key to cracking the case, so fake Abigail and her mate in crime had better watch out. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Kristen will have a many tricks up her sleeve when it comes to chancing out all the data, so stick with us for updates on all the shocking news she might discover. Days of Our Lives spoilers Wednesday, August 21. Xander overhears guilty Fiona. Brady's felonious mystification. Sarah breaks down. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Wednesday, August 21, reveal that Paulina Price will help Jada Hunter look at some surveillance footage, which should constrict effects down when it comes to chancing the malfactor of Sarah Horton. Kyriakis hit and run accident. While Jada gets a huge break in the case, Brady Black will start to worry that he might be to condemn for Sarah's fire. Once Brady finds out the Bobbies are looking for an Argentine auto with makeup scrapped off the front, he'll check his vehicle and face a terrible consummation. At some point, Days spoilers say Brady will summon Fiona Cook and try to pry more answers out of her. Since Brady doesn't flash back important about that crapulous night at each, he'll have to keep counting on Fiona's interpretation of events. Of course, that's bad news for Brady since Fiona is responsible for what happened and remains determined to jet the crime on him rather. Days spoilers say Fiona will also do some babysitting on Wednesday's Days of Our Lives occasion. While Xander Kyriakis and Maggie Kyriakis are at the sanitarium with Sarah, Fiona will watch Victoria Horton. Kyriakis and deal with further guilt. It appears Fiona may say commodity, kindly indicting during a little converse with Victoria. Xander will walk in looking suspicious, so he may eavesdrop Fiona, asking how she's ever going to forgive herself or commodity along those lines. Still, Fiona may pretend she's just talking about her old guilt about her maternity secret and abandoning Xander for so long. Xander will eventually partake a tender moment with his mama, so he may remind Fiona that he's formally forgiven her for the history. At the sanitarium, Xander will bring Victoria to Sarah's room and try to lift his woman's spirits. That'll put a smile on Sarah's face, but she'll ultimately break down in gashes over her mysterious palsy. In the city forecourt, Days spoilers say Abe Carver and Johnny DiMera will push Alex Kyriakis and Chanel DiMera to go through the body and soul investigation process. Now that Johnny and Abe have seen the out, the map's pressure between Chanel and Alex, they feel like they've set up the perfect brace to play Faith and Arrow on the Cleaner Pieces relaunch. Since Alex and Chanel have been fighting like crazy, they might have some reservations about subscribing up to work together. That said, Chanel has been looking for a new creative outlet, and Alex could use a new job as well. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Alex and Chanel feel poised to land these corridors sooner or laterally, so their Arrow and Faith plot could lead to major drama, both on screen and out. Our prognostications point to Chanel and Alex's working arrangement leading to trouble in her marriage to Johnny, so stay tuned for updates on whether their relationship will fall piecemeal. Days of Our Lives Tuesday, August 20 recap channel's new leading man. Leo's Bayview plot. Everett's ashes. Days of Our Lives spoilers recap for Tuesday, August 20, reveals that Leo Stark decided to carry an intervention and try to snap Marlena Evans out of her split personality. So he called her about an exigency and asked her to come over. In the city forecourt on Tuesday's day's occasion, Hattie Adams met Johnny Demura, who was stunned over how much she recalled his grandmother. Hattie's setup about Johnny was directing on body and soul, so she brought up some issues with the script. Johnny allowed the scripts were best left to the pens, so that gave Hattie the idea to turn to Leo for help. Once Hattie arrived, Leo called her Dr. Evans and tried to move her that she had dissociative identity complaint. Hattie denied it and claimed she was her own person, but Leo tried to physically drag her off to Bayview. Kate Roberts Brady showed up and explained that Hattie was actually Marlena's ringer, so Leo was both shocked and repentant. Once Kate officially named Leo the new head pen of Body and Soul, Hattie was happy for him and pushed him to make the script tweaks she wanted. Back in the city forecourt on Tuesday's Days of Our Lives occasion, Chanel Demura admitted to Johnny that she was looking for a new dream to pursue now that she'd hired more staff at the bakery. Although Chanel wasn't sure what she wanted her creative outlet to be yet, Johnny was probative. At the bistro on Tuesday's Days occasion, Alex Kyriakis caught up with Stephanie Johnson and inadvertently revealed water each over her laptop, which caused it to indurate fully. Alex apologized profusely since Stephanie lost her new PR offer, but she touched his hand and claimed she knew it was an accident. Bonnie Kyriakis and Justin Kyriakis walked in on the close moment, which led to Bonnie prompting Alex to give his relationship with Stephanie another chance, especially since Justin had sanctioned dissolution documents to deliver. Alex was relieved to know it was like his marriage to Theresa Donovan no way halved, but he didn't suppose it was a good idea to go back down a romantic road with Stephanie. At the Body and Soul office, Abe got updates on Stephanie's lost offer and didn't watch since this meeting was just a formality anyway. Stephanie got the job since Abe formerly knew she was the perfect person to help relaunch the Cleaner Pieces. Subsequently, Stephanie gave Roman Brady news on her rearmost PR gig and mentioned she was in charge of Everett Lynch's ashes since no family could be located. Back with Abe, he spoke to Johnny about a new plot involving Arrow and Faith, a star-crossed couple who pushed each other's buttons while the followership embedded for their out, the map's pressure. Johnny allowed Chanel would be perfect for the part of Faith, so he suggested they just demanded to find her a commanding man that she had chemistry with. In the city square again, on Tuesday's Days occasion, Alex and Chanel wrote about the time he hooked up with Allie Horton, which led to an argument about their triumvirate too. Once Johnny and Abe set up the crying match in progress, they easily realized they'd set up their brace without the map's pressure. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Chanel and Alex are poised to come a new amusement brace, so we'll bring you prognostications on all the relationship problems they'll cause for Chanel and Johnny. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.